so we're going to start our crypto talk, my persuasive speech for speech class, and I'll let my wife introduce herself.
My name is Barry Iacono, and it's nice to meet you.
And I'm Beth Mantufel. I'm Rob's daughter.
And we even have her dog, Danica, who's going to listen. So again, thank you this evening for joining us here to talk about cryptocurrency investing. And I'd like to help you broaden your financial investing horizons by considering opening a trading account with a company like Coinbase. Cryptocurrencies can be a little intimidating, but I can help you take the mystery out of this new vehicle investment of the future. Today I'm going to let you know how some well-known cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum can position you to make great financial gains, and some lesser-known cryptos like XRP or ADA can become an easier way to enter this new market. I'd like to give you evidence of some major banks and financial institutions like Goldman Sachs who are now investing heavily into these assets, as they know they are the digital gold of the future. U.S. crypto exchanges like Coinbase custody digital assets while ensuring them and enhanced securities systems have made holding these digital currencies safer as we approach worldwide adoption by the masses, including major countries like the U.S., Russia, China, Japan, and the United Kingdom. The benefits of cryptocurrency investment are to diversify your financial portfolio. Cryptocurrency is a risk, as is any investment, but you can limit your risk with limit orders and having a digital wallet or a Ledger Nano and holding your own digital keys. And this is brought out in an article that I picked up called The Top 10 Risks of Bitcoin Investing and How to Avoid Them by Mr. Herline. And this was out of Forbes magazine. Other hard assets like gold, real estate, artwork, boats, cars, any physical item of any worth can be tokenized with cryptocurrency. An explanation from Block Geeks by Amir Rasic. What is cryptocurrency? He talks about the most important feature of a cryptocurrency being that it is not controlled by any central authority. The decentralized nature of the blockchain makes cryptocurrencies theoretically immune to the old ways of government control and interference. CoinDesk, a well-known website promoting blockchain reports, working with wallet provider Blockchain and precious metal trader MKS of Switzerland, the UK-based firm announced that a gold-backed network for trading tokens representing digitized physical gold, which has been a project 2 years in the making. And this is reported again by William Foxley from CoinDesk, which is a very large organization that covers all types of crypto on the internet. Why should you be concerned that your fiat money, your US dollars, may convert into digital currency in the near future? Consider that physical narrow money, also known as fiat money, which includes coins, bills, and banknotes, equals roughly $37 trillion. Broad money equals $90 trillion, and hard assets like real estate are estimated by Forbes magazine in 2016 to be worth $217 trillion. This is a report from Robert Hackett on how critical real estate is to the global economy in one chart. Today, that number, 216 trillion, it could be worth much higher value based on inflation in the current state of the real estate market in the U.S. and worldwide. So do you want to miss out on the cryptocurrency investment trend going on right now? You didn't have the opportunity to invest in the dot-com explosion in the late 1990s. And so I would suggest, yes, get on the bandwagon now. Invest in cryptocurrency. It is a new asset class, and there has not been a new asset class since bonds were invented by the Bank of England in 1693. So this is the very first time a new asset class has opened up. And usually these asset classes are only open to hedge funds and large banks and institutions. They're not open to the general public. So this is for someone to get involved right now and invest in cryptocurrency is really a one-off. It's something that doesn't normally happen. So to finish up, I'd say consider this, that a small investment of $1,000, look at how that much money could explode. from if you had taken $1,000 back in 2008 and put it into Bitcoin, it would have gone from 10,000th of a cent to $20,000 in 10 years. So your $1,000 would be worth $25 billion in 2018, 10 years later. So in conclusion, I would say this is the first time that the general public has been able to invest in these crypto protocols. This asset class, although very new, could literally swallow all other asset classes eventually. And this was brought out in an article by Susan Chang. Here's all the money in the world in one chart. And she shows how that this asset class could actually inevitably take over all the other asset classes, which could go from trillions of value to quadrillions today. And right now, just one asset like Bitcoin is only valued at 243 billion, and that really is a drop in the bucket. I think all cryptocurrencies together are probably worth about 400 billion, but we're looking at all the money in the world being in the quadrillions of dollars, and these cryptocurrencies could actually end up moving quadrillions of dollars.
How do you not get that stolen?
Well, if you have a very good question. If you have your money on an exchange like Coinbase, they will insure the money up to $200,000. So you could have the money there, and that's in a separate trading account that's stored offline, so that people can't get at it. The hackers cannot get into their system from the internet, and they physically will take these digital keys and store them in that room, like a vaulted area, so that nobody has ever access to them on the internet. And when you want to move the money, then it can be taken and put online. Also, if you have your own physical nano ledger or nano S, they're very small digital keys. They're little like USB sticks, and you could store your money there, so you have the keys. As long as you have the keys, you have access to that money, those digital keys. So very good question, but that's right now what's happening, because so many banks and hedge funds are custodying these assets. They are getting better at storing them and making it safer for people, because not only individual investors but large investors, they're handling stock market types of money, and in the hundreds of billions of dollars and in the trillions of dollars will be investing in these assets. So they have to make it safer, and it is happening right now. All of the highways are being built into these funds and into this cryptocurrency and blockchain. So it is happening right in front of our eyes, and that someday the gate will open and everything will just start flowing through it. And so, just again, final thing that I would say, that all this money would move as easily as we would move emails today. And if we look in the 60s and 70s, we would send files, pictures on the internet. And right now, it's going to be happening right through the internet, or the flow of money around the world through these cryptocurrencies. The International Monetary Fund, the IMF, has said as such. And it could, as I said earlier, be as easy as just flipping a switch, and then all of these protocols and cryptographic protocols can flow right through to banks, back to you or to other people to pay for real estate, a boat, an RV. It could be anything of value. It could be artwork. So I would say don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to invest in the changing financial world and increase your personal wealth. If I have persuaded you to begin the process of owning cryptocurrency, you should start by opening an account somewhere like Coinbase and just own a basket of the top cryptocurrencies and invest only what you can afford to lose. Thank you for attending this talk on cryptocurrency investing. Invest in the future. Invest in yourself.
Well, I have a question.
Yes.
What do you like to invest in?
I like XRP, and I like Bitcoin, and I like ADA. I like those. They're the top 10 cryptocurrencies. So I would say stick to the top 10, and then you'll be okay. If you want to try other ones, you might have a little more risk. But the top 10 are being invested by some of the largest banks and institutions in the world.
Okay.
Did you have any questions, too?
I don't. I'm very intrigued. Thank you so much. Very informative.
Danica, do you have any questions? I guess not. Thank you so much for attending with me also. Bye-bye now.